Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Let's learn crochet. This is the third part to a series of videos. In this video, you will learn how to double crochet, work in rows, and make a bracelet in the process. I'm working with a DK weight yarn, which calls for a 1 to 3 mm hook. I'm using a 2.5 mm hook. First, we make a slip knot. Next, we make 10 chains. For a detailed video on how to chain, you can check the link in my descriptions. Now we are going to make a double crochet into the third chain from the hook. So we leave out 2 chains and we go into the third chain. So we yarn over and we go into that third chain. Oops. We go into that third chain there. And we yarn over and pull through. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. We yarn over, we pull through 2 loops. Now we yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops. We need to make 7 more of double crochets. So again, yarn over, go into the chain, yarn over, pull through. There you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops. While you yarn over, you can keep your index finger on it so it doesn't slip off. Now there's our last double crochet. So in total we have made 9 double crochets in this row, which is what we are going to repeat throughout. See how all the double crochets stand like pillars. We call them posts. Remember the 2 chains we missed in the beginning? That counts as a first double crochet. And throughout this pattern, the turning chain of chain 2 is our first double crochet. So we make 2 chains, which is the turning chain. Like I said before, that is our first double crochet. So we will not work into that first stitch there. We will work our next double crochet into the next stitch. Miss the first one and go to the second stitch there. Each V represents a stitch, and we will go under both the loops. Now repeat the same for the entire row. Make sure you are working into both the loops unless your pattern says otherwise. So we have made 8 double crochet so far, and now we have to work into the top of the chain 2, which is our last stitch. So we yarn over and go into that chain, and then we complete our double crochet. So we can either go under 1 loop or 2 loops. I just grab whatever I can. In this case, I have gone under just 1 loop. It's safer to go under 2 loops though. So we again chain 2, and remember that we have to work into the second stitch, and we continue this pattern until the size we need. In this case, I'm making a bracelet of 6 inches length, so that's how long I'll be doing these rows. As luck would have it, I got under 2 loops this time, but really it's just up to you whether you go under 1 loop or 2 loops. Now I'll measure my strip, and it's 6 inches in length, which is what I wanted. Now I have fastened off, and I need to attach a button to one end. If you pulled it too hard, you can just stretch it into shape. Now this is the button I'll be using. Make sure your button passes through in between the post of the double crochets, because we haven't made a separate buttonhole here. The gaps between the double crochet post is our buttonholes. I'll just tie a knot here and then weave in my ends. To weave in my ends, I go into the base of 2-3 of my stitches to and fro. Cut off the excess yarn, and there you have it. My bracelet is ready. I'm going to embellish it with a few flowers and leaves, which I'll just glue it into place. You can use any fabric glue for this, and make sure it doesn't stick together, so that's why I've kept a piece of cardboard in between. A tutorial for these flowers and the leaves will be coming soon to my channel. Do subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it.